If you have started your inner work and your healing journey by reading self-help books and maybe taking some courses and reading articles, but you feel like you're not really making progress, one of the missing ingredients to doing that inner work is to have a witness, an empathetic witness, or a listening ear that is non-judgmental. You can kind of consider it whatever you want to call it. But what happens when we form like limiting beliefs when we're, in our childhood and they stick with us through adults? We form those beliefs because we often don't have someone there who really understands us. An empathetic witness to understand our emotions, to help us make sense of our emotions when we're a child. So it can be hard to heal and move through those without someone to understand you. So that's really what we're seeking here. So if you're kind of doing the inner work alone and not making the progress, what I suggest is finding a coach like myself or a therapist, someone who can hear what you went through, what the story you're telling yourself is, what that inner mean girl says, and someone who can kind of talk through that with you, who can understand, why that story was formed and see you in a non-judgmental light. So when I was going through a very hard time in my life and I was, I was really struggling, I felt really down and I didn't know how to get out of it, what I started doing was actually telling people. And that can feel very vulnerable to tell people, like if you feel ashamed of what's going on in your life or you feel ashamed of your beliefs and your behaviors, it can feel very vulnerable, which is why it's important to have that non-judgmental person. Okay, so this is the step that can help you move forward through whatever you're going through by talking it out with someone who is going to understand you.